everyone, this is Kosher Bacon. Have you ever been so dumb that you're shocked by your own dumbness? I know I ask this question occasionally, but every time it happens, it just makes me wonder, am I really as smart as I think I am? I don't think so, to be honest. I've done some really dumb things in my life. One of which was when I got the energy condenser and unlocked EMC and then ran out of diamonds so I couldn't get the energy condenser Mark II. I wasn't like, hey, just duplicate the diamonds. I was like, nope, we gotta go figure out a way to get diamonds. So yeah, that's a thing. I think if we just do this, then that, yep. Only 17? Really? Alright, so... I mean, no, 17 diamonds to another star sounds about right, right? Right. Yep, and everything torn up. So we can duplicate diamonds with nether stars. So today's goal is going to be fully automate the production of nether stars. How are we going to do that? Well, I'm glad I asked. Like, we have wither skeleton heads. That's not the issue. We could hook this up to a clock and it would probably run quite well. That's not the issue. The issue is the soul sand. And honestly, that's a non-issue now that we have EMC. So there is no issue. Let's go do this. Let's just go duplicate some. I think 5 stars worth should do it. Nether star crops aren't really automatable like I would like, so yeah. But a stack of these is only 3,000, and this is a couple 100,000. So this will be super fast. So here. So let's consider it. The wither spawns over here. We'll set up a clock on like a 10-tick delay so it's not super bad. It then gets killed by one of these 5 grinders. That's right, I set up 5 of them so there should be no delay where they're all just bouncing around in that pit. They're going to get a... Oh, we have no wireless transmitters in range. Drawer. So here's the controller. Yeah. Give it. I want it. And a trash can. I guess let's just do a regular one. So we'll have that export out there into the controller, which will be over here. Let's go drop this down 1 block. So here, item conduit, drawer controller, drawer. Let's lock it. So what drops do we want? We want Supremium Essence, and we want Nether Stars. Darn it. Conduit. Let's see. Set this guy to insert, extract always active. So that's going to pull those things over there. Now specifically, we're going to raise the priority to 1, then we're going to have a trash can over here, set it to insert at priority -1 just in case. And now we'll get rid of all of these. We'll take the withering souls too. Anything else we want from here? Nah. Oh, that's cool. It has a weird semi-invisible effect here. Let's get another drawer if we can. Sure. Lock it. Where's our keys? There they are. Yeah, let's go get... Our inventory is such a mess always. Here we go. So there we go. Now we will get unlimited nether stars and stuff. Now we just need a basic clock. I'm wondering if we can just use this one over here. I'm thinking we can. There should be no issue with using it. And then let's get ourselves a lever, because this might get bad. And eventually we'll move this to a different dimension. Right now this is just testing. Ow, 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 ow. Break that. Yeah, I can't get much closer. don't care. Oh wait, you get those back? I thought you broke them if you did that. So I was hoping this would be smart and be able to kill them all without there being an issue, but I'm starting to be concerned that's not a thing. Oh, flag spike. Like, at the end of the day, they are stuck in here. Okay, I think we're safe now. And yeah, this will stay full because this thing here, you know, nah, we won't bother with priority, honestly. Oh yeah, we picked up a whole bunch over there, so now if we right-click the drawers, you can see, yay. So this Supremium stuff, is there actually... Does this stuff give essence? Does Insanium have... It does not have an EMC value, that's unfortunate. Oh my god. Well, alrighty then. Do we have some translocators? Here, is this going to hold the stuff if I... It is not. Mistakes were made. Several mistakes were made today. Crystal chest. Come on, crystal chest. Okay, let's go grab some translocators. Honestly, make a whole bunch. Glowstone. Yeah, translocators are great, and it's full. Like, absolutely full. So that's cool. So yeah, if we, So if we stick the clock over here, the madness starts again. But then if we pull the lever, it does absolutely nothing. Okay, break the clock. Grab the redstone. Let's go grab some more redstone. I am very concerned about that, our reactor, if you will, having a meltdown. So we should try to be very careful with how we do it. So here, let's just go over here. Stick this over here. Actually, we could stick it up over here if we wanted to, but I'm not gonna. And I broke it. Now lever up over here so we can turn it off when we need to. Let's go grab our smooth stone out of here. Like, don't get me wrong, the satchel is a very nice quality of life type thing, but it can be annoying at times. Alright, and then we can just cover this up. I think this might be a little too fast. Uh-oh. Okay, it's not just me, it's this. So we're gonna go let that run for a bit. And there goes our frame rate. It's just gone. Yep. Rip my frames. Oh wait, they're back now. Okay, let's turn that off, actually. Oh my god, this is loud. Okay, we're gonna move that to a new dimension. I'm already sick of it, and we've had it for 3 minutes. Oh man. Yeah, I think we have enough nether stars saved up from that now. So, oh, I did not want to go down here. I'm so lucky. Alright, let's just... So now if we look down over here, we got 38 nether stars, a stack of this, a whole bunch of these, yeah. Okay, cool. And this is going to keep filling that up, right? Because, I mean, there's still room to fit in here, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So, 47 levels of XP, my god. Something I realized, we're going to need a clearing fortune quarry for when we set up the automatic ore processor. Just something I thought I'd point out in case someone was yelling, yeah, and some... I can't talk again. I don't know why. In case someone decided to yell at me about it in the comment section. That was so hard for me to say for some reason. Okay, let's go see how many diamonds we can get. Diamond dimension, I feel like now that we have the energy condenser, once we get automated nether stars like really properly going, it's going to be so much better. Is it not? Am I mistaken? Did I forget how to use this thing? Cool. Yeah, I just don't know how to use this thing. So this is how much EMC it actually has. After a certain point, the number stops going up. Or maybe this is how much EMC it takes per thing, and this is a meter of how much it has. And obviously it has a pretty much infinite capacity, from what I can tell. Like EMC stored. So yeah, boom, all the diamonds we could ever want. So now, we can add in recipes for the dark matter block. And the red matter block. And this is important because we need these for the energy condenser Mark II. So here, let's just stick them here and here. Normally you'd actually want to have them in different crafters, but I'm being lazy today. And by today I mean in this series. So now if we want the energy condenser Mark II, we need 3 dark matter blocks, 3 red matter blocks, 2 quantum storage units, and these things over here, which are just glowstone and obsidian and red matter, dark matter. So let's get 3 dark. Nope. Red. There's the dark matter. A block that matters. Okay, so we're actually very close to the energy condenser Mark II then. We have these quantum storage units, then we just need obsidian plus red matter plus dark matter plus diamond block and glass. So how many diamonds do we have left after that? Yeah. Here, and again, one of the first things I want to duplicate is another... keep mining everything. My pick is too fast. One of the things we want to duplicate is a... actually, wait, can we duplicate draconium? How much is draconium? Draconium ingot has no EMC value. What about draconium dust? It does not. What about draconium ore? It does not. Or draconium blocks. Well, darn. Alright, let's head over to the Draconic Infusers. The Fusion Crafting Center. What else do we need? We need glowstone and obsidian. We also need those quantum storage units, I know. So this is just a furnace, and this is also just a furnace, right? So it's, I've already forgotten. It's 7 and 7 and 6. Alright. And that goes for both of them. Apologies if this episode a lot less gets done. I guess I'll go out and say it now. Things might get really busy with me, like at a consistent basis, not just temporarily, so video production is probably going to slow down. I'll still try and get stuff done, obviously, but it might take me longer to do less than it used to in the past. How much is this anyways? 20 million for that. Only 32,000. It's just slow. Should I cut? Like, it's just a bunch of fusion crafting. You guys have seen that already, right? Yeah, I think I'll cut. Alright, some fusion crafting later. We now have the Antimatter Relay Mark III and the Energy Collector Mark III. This seems to just generate EMC from existing and stores it. This seems to... I don't know, what does this do? Something similar, I guess? Maybe it consumes EMC for other things? I'm not sure. Point is, we have them both, so yay. Yeah, and it's actually time. We don't have to wait around too much to get the Energy Condenser Mark II. Obviously, it's going to be one of the first things we want to duplicate, but for right now, I don't think I can afford both of them. So, here we go. 10 million RF has to go into this, though, so it's going to take a while, I think. Or not. It could just charge instantly. But, like, you can see it's pulling that much power out of the core. We just have a lot stored up and plenty of room for more. Because Draconic Evolution has to be the biggest, the baddest, and the bestest. Boop! Energy Condenser Mark II. Oh yeah. So this thing is pretty cool, and it's a lot more easy to automate than the first one, which is why I wanted to get it so quickly. Because functionally they're identical in that they have a function, but... So if we go nether stars, let's grab some stars, then we want some diamonds, right? We can never have enough diamonds. So before you only had these two things were joined, so you would stick in this, and it could either be the EMC'd item that you made or that you were using for fuel. Now you stick this up over here and it has a pretty clear input-output, and it is fast. It's going to be pretty much essential for us when we get to the energy condensers. Speaking of which, does Neutronium... Does this have an EMC value? Doesn't look like it. Collectors do. So yeah, Energy Condenser Mark II. And if we wanted more stars in exchange for like 1 billion cobblestone, we could do that. But we're not going to. So now, that's the Energy Condenser Mark II. I want to produce a solid supply of EMC that we don't have to worry about. So what's the best way of doing that? I think we should tear up our current grinder and move it to a new dimension. The nether would make a good spot, I think. Then we pull from here, like these skulls specifically, and we have an Energy Condenser Mark... Glitchy Enderman head. Then we have an Energy Condenser Mark II somewhere that just continuously makes soul sand from nether stars produced by the thing, and that will make a self-feeding EMC generation system. So, yeah, that's a thing. Just, there's no reason to go the nether star essence route, because there's no way we could get enough of these. They're not even duplicatable, I don't think. Yeah, there's no real use for this. Like, I mean, yes, free nether stars, but we're never actually going to use them. Like, I'm fine with this just existing in a chest now. Like, we can produce so many more just by grinding the wither like we've been doing. It's not like Project Ozone 2 where there was actually a good reason to get the stars because you had the hardcore wither mod where the wither would get stronger each time and eventually escape the trap that you made for it. So I'm going to go see if I can't craft up, using EMC and nether stars, I'm going to go see if I can't craft up another Energy Condenser Mark II and duplicate it. Be right back. Oh yeah. Energy Condenser Mark II, number 2. That used up a lot of nether stars though, because we ran out of materials, but hey, EMC. So yeah, now we need to stick this in here, and we need about 20 million nether stars, right? Like, in total we have only 1/24 of what we would need to duplicate it, so that's fine. We'll just keep it in here for now. So yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, I guess let's go turn on the nether star generator for just a minute then, while I try and figure out what we should do in the meantime. So we want to set up the wither grinder in the nether. That's pretty straightforward. I guess we'll need some ender chests to transport the items around, right? Can we get some black floral powder? Yeah, and some wool. So we'll use black wool to denote that this will be the wither skeleton head transport. We'll get 2 of these. 5 black. Oh, we can just duplicate with EMC, that's right. I'm just keeping an eye on the mini-map, making sure they don't leave that area. In fact, we should probably go turn that off. Oh my gosh, that is so loud. Oh, and they were muted. Technically, we can still spawn them in over here. We just want to move the killing area elsewhere. I heard that with the thing at 0. That's how loud it is. I really hope they're not breaking through over there. That would suck tremendously if they were. Let's go see if anything survived. Yeah, like a stack of that. Honestly, we don't really need the essence for anything. It's not used as much as I would have thought. So yeah, now we have barely a stack of stars. And then we'll use the white chest that we should be using, not for coal, but for inputting into the RS system. We'll use that to bring the stars back, and then exporters from the RS system into energy condensers to make the things. Yeah. Sounds like a plan? Yeah. Alright then. I mean, it's just a lot of off-camera work, and I don't have a ton of time today, so maybe let's just... do we have Draconic Infused Obsidian? Oh, that's crazy looking. Obsidian. This stuff. Draconium Infused Obsidian. It does not have an EMC value. What about Reinforced Obsidian? What about Wither? Block. Oh, come on. What was it called? Proof? Obsid... Yeah, this. Yeah, this has EMC. So we'll just build it out of that. Alright. I keep going the wrong way. It's really getting funny. Is this thing out? No. It is getting less, though. So we're going to remove this entire kill chamber over here. I don't care too much about the XP, but we might add in like an experience obelisk collector thingy behind the reinforced obsidian. So let's see, reinforced obsidian we can make easy enough. Just grab a star and stick it in here, one in here, boom. And boom, there you go. And that's all this that we'll need. So now we have all the weatherproof blocks we'll need. In fact, we can just toss these in the system, never think about them again. What else do we need? The grinders we can take, the boss death muffler we can take. Yeah, it might be time to move. Alright, let's go set this up off camera. Aw snap. You ready for this? Whew. It looks exactly the same, but it's in the nether. Yep. Going to be exporting into the black ender chests. I duplicated some of them with the nether stars I had on hand, so that's a thing. That torch is not going to stay there. I decided to leave some windows this time because I can. It's a simple 5x5x3 structure. The withers are big enough to fit in there, obviously. The draconic grinders will get everything, and so will this thing. Like it has a radius of 10 going. I'm a little concerned a ghast might fire around over here, because... Yeah, see? They just killed that guy. Alright, let's go see if we can turn it on. I should have everything configured correctly. Almost all the chickens... Here it is. What am I doing? Yeah. Almost all my chickens... There we go. Loading screen. Almost all the chickens are 10-10-10'd. I think just the yellow and smart ones still need to be done. The brown one did hatch, but it's a 1-1-1, so I'm going to wait for the 10-10-10 smart chickens to upgrade him, I think. Let's go move the animal nets back over here. So, yeah. Let's go turn them on. Here, let's use this to monitor it, and we'll just do a quick 20 of them or something. That's still not the right way. I do not know the right way. So the plan will be, we'll have this thing over here, Energy Condenser Mark II, converts it into soul sand, fills up this chest, or directly into here, doesn't matter, and be done with it. So this now leads into the new thing. I'm not going to walk into it because I'm not completely stupid. We're going to wait a minute and see if it works. That thing was not chunk loaded. We should chunk load that. Otherwise it's probably... they're unloaded right now. Yeah, let's move to Wither Grinder. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so we're going to have to... let's go F3G. That's right in the middle, isn't it? I should have planned that out better. So it's this thing over here. We're just going to chunk load all 4 of these just to be sure. Anyone home? No? Sounds good. So the stars went in here and into here, right? I think so. So now this is chunk loaded. We can go back to base. Come on. I believe in the heart of the cards. So now we're back at base. I'm just doing so much teleporting around now. And yeah, let's just leave this on for a little bit, see how bad the lag gets. It's terrifying when you think about what this involves. Remember when I died to one of these guys? Yeah, me too, me too. Yep, here they come. So at this rate, we're consuming 4 soul sand about once every second. The energy condenser obviously has a very... Energy condenser Mark II has a very fast transfer rate, so it will be able to keep up no problem, even if we had 10 of these running, I think. Which we might end up doing, because we want tons of stars. The big issue is when the Draconic Grinder seems to go to sleep, it slows down. So then this doesn't build up quite as fast as it should. So here, let's shut that off for a minute and go check out the grinder, see how crazy it is. Can I get through over here? Yeah, he's out. Oh hey, one of the withers got out. What? Well, sure face. Unless that's just a visual? No, he's out. This is what I wanted to run the tests for. Hopefully he didn't blow up all my stuff, but I know for a fact he did. I'll kill you with an axe, jerk. Yep. That's exactly what I was afraid of. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm about to die. I should back it up. So that was a thing. Yeah, how'd they get out? I think they can fit through these 1x1 gaps somehow. I think they glitched through them, so we're gonna need more, better gaps. See, it's important we did this now and tested that out. Also, these things are blast-proof, so we didn't lose the nether stars even. Just some drawers, a drawer controller. I think that's all we lost. Oh, and some conduits, some flux ducts. Yeah, everything else is fine. Alright, let's head back to home base. So, that's the big issue, honestly. The withers are incredibly destructive, and if we're not careful, they will destroy the entire nether. Like, there's a reason I picked a pretty random spot not too close from my nether portal. So here we need flux ducts, we need drawers. 1, 2, 3. What else do we need? We need a drawer controller, right? Which means we need another drawer. Yeah. Anything else? No, I think then we just gotta get another thing to configure it with. So here's a star, here's a withering soul, and here is some essence. I could care less about the essence and withering souls. Actually, I couldn't, but good to store it, I guess, just in case we need it for something. Yeah. Oh, we never grabbed our witherproof blocks. They'll just happen again. This stuff, the reinforced obsidian. Because just, I don't know. The way this thing is spawning them in, they shouldn't be able to get through, but apparently they can, so that's a thing. Like when we get the Infinity Armor, well, by the time we get the Infinity Armor, it'll be a moot point. I don't know. I'm going to try and see if I can go the Emerald Dimension route for generating EMC, but for right now, at least, we got to do the Nether Stars because I just can't generate power for... Let me do things, please. Invisible block glitch. Block glitch. Good grief. I can't talk. There we go. Fixed it. So here, drawer controller down over here, right? Then here. There's a trick you can do. If you stick this in your offhand, when you place down a drawer, the drawer is automatically locked. There we go. So I think we're good now. Let's just go grab the flux ducts. Here and here, and down over here. Alright, so speaking of RF, let's look at some means of generation. There's two things I want to look at. Solar panels and an endless daytime dimension. So the solar panels, we're just going to do the solar flux panels. As for the daylight dimension, we're going to need a time absorber and a daylight sensor. Time absorber. We're going to need clocks, huh? Then a daylight sensor. Now for the fun part. I think I have it here still, right? I never filled it in. Right over here. Yep. Do we have cobble? We should grab some cobble because we're going to want it. So this was just a temporary thing we're going to do here, but we're going to go fly all the way up. So remember there's a bug with extra utilities where... Ow. Oh hey, that's going to... Darn it! Did not mean to do that. Well, that's going to flood lava into the base if we're not careful. I mean, we're going to be careful, but still. Here, grab the cobble. Whee! Yep, there's the lava. We're going to go right through it. Well, first we're going to place a thing to stop the flow of it so it doesn't flood the base. Should just set up a magmatic dynamo. There we go. Now it won't flood the base. Go up. Eat. So now that's going to start going down. Okay. We could honestly stick the solar panels up here, or like a magmatic generator being picked up by like a builder with a fluid picking up card or something. But we're not going to bother with that. We're just going to do this, get ourselves some room. Here, actually, what are builders' wands for but this? No lock, and fluids probably break it, don't they? That sucks, I won't. Mapmaker, I'm seriously questioning why you felt the roof had to be made of lava. Because, I mean, I guess you weren't aware of the bug with the extra utilities things, but seriously, why lava? Just make it solid stone like everything else. Whatever. Yeah, okay, so the lava's gone. So, we take our time absorber, and actually we're going to need to extend this 15 blocks, aren't we? So that's going to be a whole thing. Unless we use a comparator, but we don't have comparators, so we have to go grab one. Comparator. Okay. Then just some levers. I think maybe a clock. So the time absorber is pretty straightforward. At whatever time you want it to absorb, hit it with a redstone signal, and you have to do that like 15 times, if I recall correctly. So we're going to automate that, because I don't want to wait for daylight every 15 times, whatever. So we're going to try and set it using a daylight sensor. Words. So, daylight sensor produces a redstone signal when it has, I didn't grab any redstone. I am so dumb sometimes. Here. So, daylight sensor produces a redstone signal when it receives daylight. At maximum daylight, like midday, it produces a full 15 strength signal. we're going to use a comparator's logic words. Fine, I'll dig down. Good grief. Okay, so daylight sensor with nothing above it will produce a redstone signal. Now we could just run this 15 blocks into the thing, but we're going to use a comparator and do some redstone stuff with it. So the way the comparator works is it has it has two modes, compare and subtract. I think if you set it to this, then you can subtract from it. So how do we do that? I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. I think you went like this, then not like that, but we'll go like... I'm gonna have to go over this hole I made. So let's do some quick mental work over here. So right now, I've got a comparator where the back, the input number 1, has a strength of 15, and this guy over here has a strength of 14, and it only goes out 1. If I were to extend the signal a bit, down over to, say, here, so now this has a strength of 12, this has a strength of 15, it goes out 3 blocks. So the way we had it before was correct. So we're going to have a daylight sensor back over here. Boop. And at its strongest, it will be 15, which will make this go forward 1, which will hit the time absorber over here. So, 10? What's it doing? According to the thing, it should be getting stronger. Oh, 10 p.m. Okay, so we did miss midday. That's fine. Alright, so assuming everything goes correctly, the way this will work, this will reach midday, this will give it a signal of 15, this, which is subtracting a signal of 14, will spit out a signal of 1 only at midday, giving this a pulse. And after a week or so in game of this, the thing will fully absorb that time. Cool. Is there a wireless RS grid? Like an infinity block tool forge, ooh. But I'm looking for a grid. A grid. Creative wireless crafting, creative fluid, wireless. There might not be an infinite thing. We might have to go applied energistics for that. Very interesting. Alrighty then. So we won't need that clock. We can put this back. I did upgrade our dislocator to awakened, and I'm already starting to regret it, because every time I go near the chickens, I pick up so much stuff now. Oh boy. Let's go check on this. I've been slowly upgrading it to give it void upgrades as it needs it. Like, diamonds. Alright, so maybe let's go take a look at the solar panels now, because now we can make an RF Tools dimension where it's midday constantly. Here, let's just go in here and check that. Time. So all we need is a time noon dimension, which we can make fairly easily. All we need is the time absorber at noon, which we set up. So now let's look at solar. Solar panel tier 1 takes planks, it takes mirrors. Mirrors have an EMC value, yeah? Yeah, good. Prepare to have so many mirrors, you won't believe it. And this is all just to get a solar panel 1. Solar panel tier 1. And all these have EMC all the way down. But wait, there's... darn it all. But wait, there's more. Because now, we stick one of these in here, and one of these in here, and boom. And we're going to convert these all back to EMC later. So now, can we make a solar panel tier 2? I think we can. Because we just need a piston surrounded by these. Boom. Solar panel tier 2. Quest, you want to detect? Thank you. So now, we stick this in here, and we stick in the thing, and we got a bunch of solar panel tier 2s. Can we make a solar tier 3? Solar... We need these photovoltaic cells, but I think, yeah, we can just do that and this. Solar panel tier 3. So now we stick this in here, and one of these in here, and we're gonna start running out soon. So here, photo, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And here, let's duplicate some of these, because it's only gonna get worse. Actually, do you think we could... Yeah, no, we're already out of mirrors? Heck no. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Photo. Photovoltaic cell 3. 1, 2, 3. Duplicate these. Now you have EMC, you can do it. Silly thing's a little buggy. Grr. Let me duplicate you. I almost shift-click those in. Then photo. Let's get ourselves the photovoltaic cell tier 4. And we're out of blaze rods and diamond blocks. Soon, though. Oh, wait, out of blaze rods? Not on my watch. Photo. Photovoltaic cell tier 4. Now we can just duplicate this. Boop. Boop, boop. And yeah, they get expensive, but now, can we do solar tier 4? I mean... Solar tier 4, where art thou? Missing clocks of all things. Blocked by the clock. Detect. Yeah, we got it. Yep, there it is. So now we got a bunch of solar panel tier 4s. Can we get a solar tier 5? Because eventually it's just going to need some exotic ingredient we don't have yet. But boop, there's solar tier 5. So now, can we get solar tier 6? Very close. We're going to need a couple more nether stars. Sorry about that, had to cut. Do we have solar panel 5s? We do. Can we get a solar tier 6? I think we can. I kind of hate that the chisel recipes show up. Like, I'm kind of surprised modded Minecraft is still at that point where those show up. I feel like we should have gotten that taken care of. Oop, that's not what I wanted. We need just a little bit more. So this bar must indicate how much EMC just to get to the next point, which means these notches probably indicate something. I'm not sure. Okay. Can we get solar tier 8? Not 7. Yeah. We actually have Dragon's Breath. We do need some photovoltaic cells, though. In fact, here, let's just do a bunch. Because it's not like we can't just convert it back when we're done. Solar tier 7, oh boy. Look at how many nether stars per solar. It's insane. Can we do solar tier 9? Or whatever this is, 8. We have it. Oh my gosh. What are the dragon eggs even used for? Woot primary power cell. This is another way we could get the nether stars. I'm not sure how powerful it is, though. Ender dragon, death muffler, celestial manipulator, solar panels. And absolutely nothing else, because it looks like the chaotic stuff is still bugged, with the chaos infusers themselves. Oh, so yeah, that's all the solar panel quests. Let's go claim them. Just the material cost to do this legitimately without EMC is tremendous. I want to point that out. Like, there's a reason I didn't even bother setting up something basic. 32,000 RF per tick. Holy smokes. Epic bacon. Epic bacon. Invar hammer. Growth crystal. Yay. Speed upgrade. Garbage. Oh, photovoltaic cell. And an unusable item. Map maker found a bug. So yeah, that's a thing. It's a thing that exists. Just toss them in here, along with this Invar hammer. We can convert these to EMC if we wanted to as well. It's just, you know, a thing. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Do we have enough stars to convert this? We don't even have anything close. Well, I know what I need to do. Yoink. I want just one more energy condenser Mark II, and I'm not real willing to do it legitimately. So the screen does still darken because they're a thing, because they're a presence. Uh-oh. I'm a little concerned that we aren't getting stars yet. Let's turn that off in case there's a problem, because I think we might just have one. How is he getting it? I apologize, that was really loud. Okay. I think there's some on top. I think the building's too short. Yeah, see, they're up over there. Oh, hi. Person. Okay, so we're just gonna make the building taller then. Huh. Anything get destroyed this time? No, but it doesn't... Oh, oh, we forgot the... Alright, that makes sense. We forgot to grab the advanced item collector. Or, I say grab, but I mean bring it back. Okay, so advanced item collector, and we're going to want that weatherproof obsidian to raise the height of the thing, because I think that's why they're escaping. It's too tall, or not tall enough, I should say. Okay, so we're going to want obsidian, yeah, this stuff, the reinforced obsidian. What else? And an item collect. Nope. There we go. Does this have EMC? It does. I'm not going to bother duplicating it, though. So back to the wither grinder. Enhanced radius. Odds are nothing's in there because the withers all blew them up. So this thing's enhanced mode isn't too bad. Like the super speed mode that I'm using. I don't mind that it's currently voiding all these items. So here, let's just consider that the bottom one's going to be over here. It has a range of like 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can afford to raise it up 2 more, I think. And at that second level, we have raised it. We can now do this. And that should hold them. And yeah, I built an unbreakable one back when nether stars were a little more rare, when we didn't have a dedicated farm to making them. Oh. Look, there's 30 right now. Alright, let's try that again. Here, we should make an ender pouch. So I think you can sneak right click on this and it just, yeah. So now we can observe just how many are in the system, and I keep doing that. Keep going that way. Alright, let's turn this bad boy on. We should start see. Yep, there they go. 2, 3. Better rates than this, I would have hoped. Yeah, we're gonna do the bad thing. I see his head over there. I don't think he can get through. No, we made the box big enough, I think. Alrighty then. So we did have enough. Sorry about that, I did have to cut, unfortunately. So now we have 3 energy condenser Mark IIs, and we can make more of them pretty easily. Again, I want to get that emerald dimension up and running, so we're probably going to... Let's see, we have the solars, right? These guys over here. They produce 32,000 RF per tick. That's more than twice of what this produces for free, just because they're in the sunlight. That's an insane amount. Is there any use for them? Oh, hey, we broke our helmet. We should get a flux-infused helmet. Flux. Here, do we does this have EMC? No, it doesn't look like it. That's fine. We don't need a helmet. Actually, I'm starting to run a little bit low on time here, unfortunately. Guardian diet. Okay, I'm getting off track here. I am unfortunately running a little low on time here, so that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.